Oh, we get to see the cutscene again. We don't get a clear view of the Brute's fleet on this shot. It kind of cuts off. But it kind of implies that this is the entire remainder of the Covenant fleet.
Brute ships, staggered line. Shipmaster, they outnumber us 3-1.
Then it is an even fight. All cruisers fire at will. Burn their mongrel hides.
True's ship isn't taking part in the attack. He must have gone to ground.
Roger that, ma'am. We're on him. Kick the door.
On the one hand, it's very convenient that we happen to make landfall right near another cartographer, but do note that there is a symbol kind of embedded in the ground there, which is the cartographer symbol, so it doesn't entirely lack sense that you would make landfall there, but it's still convenient.
We good, Hocus?
She's a little crook, Sergeant Major. She'll hold.
All right, pop the hatch. Enjoy it while you can, Marines. As soon as we land, we're right back to it. Priority 1. Secure a landing zone for the commander's frigate. Keep your eyes and ears open. We need all the intel we can get. Wherever the hell we are. Stand to, Marines.
I assume these Pelicans have a way of testing for atmosphere, because these guys just have no rebreather apparatus whatsoever, and they just open the back door. Oh, they didn't even get out. Okay, goodbye.
Check it out, in the sky. Is that...
Hey, focus. We got a job to do.
Yeah, so the implication here is that the Ark is a facility that is situated outside of the solar system and hence puts it out of range of the blast radius of the Halo rings.
Chief, eyes on. Got a good angle. You take the first shot.
She's tearing them up. They're retreating.
He's not even slowing down.
I'm just trying to snipe as many as I can because I've got a challenge for sniper kills anyway, plus I'm right next to an ammo drop. And there's more ammo drops further ahead.
Can't be all of them.
My dreadnought cannot rise. Even now it is engaged, turns deathly in the wars of this new world. Do not relent until the heretic ships are smashed.
Look! Time for medicine.
There must be a gold elite somewhere. A gold brute even.
Charge! Keep pressing.
Look at me. I'm a killing machine.
That's what I get for trying to kite him around, I guess.
Nice shot! Charge! Charge! Oh, you knocked his ass out of a job!
Phantom inbound!
Means you can kind of go for a neck shot, but it's really fucking difficult. Oh, come on. What is that hitbox? Why is that stretching so far?
Nice shot!
Is it over?
Advance on the double.
That showed him.
Phantom, they're falling back. Hunters!
You will cease to live very soon.
Do you guys want to draw their attention a bit so they're facing away from me?
One shot, one kill.
Come on.
Giant doorknob.
I don't think he could get up here. Oh, you killed him. Alright.
You can't beat us, demon! Trying to murder us!
Well.
Chief, I'm giving the brutes all I've got. But this is a heavyweight fight. Dawn's only got the tonnage to last a few rounds. Find me a place to set her down. Over.
Right, I'll show this off. I'm not going to find all of these, but terminals are back in this game. They're slightly annoying in this game. They're text-based, for one thing. Really? Page up and page down? But they have this initial screen, which in this case it's only one screen by the looks of the thing. But it's time-locked how long you get to see these, so some of these get really fucking long. Quite difficult to read through in time. Yeah, because after a while they do this and then transfer you to another page. So a lot of this stuff, I'm not going to read through it all properly, but all of this stuff is a kind of a dialogue between. There's a few concurrent stories that go on in the text of the terminals. One is a dialogue between two Forerunner characters called the Didact and the Librarian, who were kind of. The Didact was like the main military leader, while the Librarian was responsible for kind of coming up with the the Halo protocols. Anyone who's played Halo 4 will know the Librarian and the Didact, because they decided to make them kind of like the main characters that you kind of end up encountering in person. So the Librarian is someone that you that helps you, and the Didact is kind of like the main enemy in that game.
Follow us, sir. All the way down this canyon.
So this is a Prowler. This is remember the Spectre I mentioned in Halo 2 as being kind of the Covenant equivalent of the Warthog. This is kind of a replacement for the Spectre that doesn't appear in this game for some reason. So this is kind of like the Brute equivalent. Although for the driver, there's not a lot going on. They don't even have a boost, and I thought I remembered this thing could kind of strafe the same as a Ghost, but clearly not. Yeah, I didn't mention the other kind of storyline you get from the terminals. Wait. What? Well, I'm sorry, I want a gunner. No. 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 No, get out. Get on the gun, thank you. Why would you get out of the gunner of this to get on the back of a blooming mongoose? Stupid. Yeah, kind of the other story lead you get through the terminals is the story of Mendicant Bias, who is a Forerunner AI similar to Guilty Spark. But the background for him is that it's in the sniper rifle here. Yeah, let's put that. The background for Mendicant Bias is that it was a AI that was designed to commune with the Flood, and ended up kind of allying itself with the Gravemind and directing the Flood to the kind of Forerunner shield installations. Somehow found itself trapped on the Ark. I can't remember exactly how that came about. Ends up kind of doing some background stuff to help you as kind of a repentance. Well, I'm dead. God, the AI is so bad at picking targets. Like, why are you shooting a corpse, dude?
Sucker's dead!
That can't be it. LZ's through the cave, sir. Watch yourself. Got Covenant heavy armor.
Yeah, so this section kind of sucks just because you're mostly relying on the AI to take out these wraiths. It's easier if you're playing on co-op, because obviously a human player is a lot better at directing fire than a AI player. I feel like you're very optimistic coming through here on a mongoose. Yeah, keep up the fire on the back. There you go.
Oh yeah! The rate is down!
So the next gameplay script doesn't progress until you've gotten both these anti-air wraiths and all the brutes down.
Commander, bring her down.
Roger that. Beginning my descent.
Look! Up high, here she comes.
Is the Dawn rated for atmosphere?
Guess we're gonna find out. Take cover.
Thanks, Chief. Wouldn't have lasted much longer up there. Come to the back of the frigate. Johnson, have the elites found anything?
Structure on the other side of the wall, man. But it's surrounded by heavy armor.
Don't worry, I've got a plan. If we can't fly over the wall, we'll go right through it. Chief, take one of the tanks. Lead the way. If you find any locked doors, Spark will be happy to pry them open.
I will certainly try my best. Will I unlock for this facility?
All right, then. You heard the lady.
Shall I have you choose a vehicle repair? This one seems in very good condition. Primitive armor, notwithstanding.
Mount up. Let's roll.
So you no longer have access to the machine gun as the tank driver. Instead, there's a front-mounted gunner seat.
Millimeters of tungsten strike you.
Tank beats ghost.
Guys, we got trouble.
Nevertheless, the tank is still very overpowered.
Tank beats hunter.
Has them inbound. They're using the turret.
Tank beats everything. Oh man, I could do this all day.
Ah, I'm hit. Don't do it by hands, do you, Chief?
Even without the machine gun now, the tank is still quite overpowered.
Fired well.
Enemy armor down.
can just tear through this whole section. This is the only problem with shooting down that Phantom. It makes it quite hard to then get the tank through this area. Which is not the worst thing in the world, because we're going to have to discard it in a moment anyway, but there is another wraith up ahead. You know what, let's leave it here and we'll see if we can take out this wraith manually. What? Did they get out? What just happened? I'm very confused. Oh, I'm all the way back here now.
Hey everybody, give him some room.
No, seriously though, what did happen there? I was all primed to take out the wraith. And I guess the driver just got out?
All armor, form up on the lower doorway. Chief, get upstairs. Have your robot pick that lock.
I beg your pardon. I am 343 Guilty Spot. Monitor installation 0.
Yeah, well, you're also our ticket through this wall. So if you don't mind.
I gladly aid the reclaim progress.
I'm getting caught up in the rocks.
BC, coming in. Get from hell, people.
Oh no, he's coming.
Reclaimer, come to the upper doorway. The others can take the lower route. Please use caution. Your doorway to apply such root-wide security protocols. One moment, Reclaimer. Please follow me.
This is probably the longest mission in the game. You can do it quickly. It says part-time 20 minutes, and if you just blitz through it, you can do that. But
Here, this panel will activate a ring.
there's a terminal back here as well. We're not going to look at it though.
This way.
Good work, Chief. Link up with our armor on the far side of the wall. Make your way down to the cartographer.
So the game wants you to take a Gauthog here. There's one pulls up around this corner. In reality, it's not worth going for. It's better to just slide down here. And then come down here, where all the tanks come out. And you can just get another tank. See if I can get loose, there we go.
Target those wraiths.
So this is what I mean about the scouts being so much easier in the later iterations. You saw just how quickly I've managed to get it immobilized. And then you can shoot this black bit off. And now it's already being destroyed. So contrast that to how much of a blooming nightmare it was dealing with them the first time out.
I think we did it. Not bad, Spartan. I saw that explosion from orbit. Bruce's fleet lies in ruin. Find where the liar hides, so I may place my boot between his gums.
We'll know soon enough, Shipmaster.
Infantry on the spire. Pop them up.
There he is. Die, me.
Come on.
More than last year. Well done, Spartan.
Hey, what gives?
It seems I've crossed a circuit.
Well, let me have a look.
Oracle!
Little bastard stung me.
I did not want you to come to any harm.
Got a funny way of showing it.
Excellent. This way.
The room has the urinating brute in it.
Kill them as they sleep.
Chief, tap him out.
Oh, we actually stealth that room entirely. Rare. Usually at least one of them notices me. There's yet another terminal in this room back here. That was fairly clean. Problem is, with all these explosive barrels in here, this room can get blooming dangerous nice and quick. And here's the cartographer.
The cartographer.
Yes, thanks, Spark. I just said that.
That's our galaxy. We're beyond the rim.
2 to the 18th light years from Galactic Center, to be precise.
What is this place?
The Ark.
This is the Ark?
I had always assumed it was part of a shield installation, but It seems I was mistaken.
That's a first.
Not at all. While I had a complete understanding of Installation 04, my makers wisely limited my knowledge of all other strategic facilities. Compartmentalization, in case I was ever captured by the flood.
Can you tell me where we are exactly?
Here,
And truth?
near one of the Ark's supraluminal communication arrays, I'm afraid. Unfortunate. The meddler has triggered a barrier, a defensive perimeter around the Ark's core. The barrier will be difficult to disable. How odd that my makers would place such a comprehensive defense around a single... Oh my.
What is it?
Phantom!
Spark, move.
We must get past that barrier, or the meddler will destroy it all.
Chief, you got a whole mess of hostile air inbound. Get back inside while we take them out.
Follow the Oracle, Spark. I will help your sergeant clear the sky.
Okay, Chieftain went down nice and easy. That's good. Chieftains are usually a problem, but that one went down pretty quick.
The pack will feast on you!
There's another one. And a few invisible brutes. So that thing I just shot is a disruptor, so it scrambles your radar jammer. It scrambles your motion tracker. We've also picked up now the fourth and final type of grenade, which is a incendiary grenade. Effectively, when you throw it, it, as you might expect, spits out fire. Effectively, creates a thing of fire, so like so. That does damage over time.
Hang tight, Chief. We're on our way.
Popped invincibility, so gotta kill some time.
That showed him.
The incendiary grenades have basically, I don't think they've ever put them in multiplayer. You can spawn them in Forge, so it's not like you can't get them, but they never put them in any official playlists or anything. And I don't know whether that was a balance thing or performance thing. There we go. Clear.
ETA damn quick. Stand by for pickup.
Commander.
Johnson, look sharp.
I got it.
No! Don't shoot! They mean us no harm. Those units have a priority task.
Oh, yeah?
And what might that be?
I really can't say. Not for sure. But if you allow me to find a terminal closer to the core.
We must keep those sites.
But what about your construct? Your solution to the flood? With more data,
Armor's right. We have priorities too. Until we kill Truth, stop the rings from firing. Nothing else matters.
The elites had time to give their phantoms a green paint job, apparently.
We hit these 3 generators, and the barrier will fall?
A small section, yes.
Good enough. Johnson, drop the chief at the first generator, then head to the third. The elites will punch right down the middle.
Roger that.
Charlie, Foxtrot. Tower 1 approaches, active AAA.
Mayday! I can't control her!
Falcon down! Falcon down!
Brace yourselves, we're going in a little hot!
Pile out. Go, go, go.
So this is the first time, I believe the only time in the campaign, you get access to the Spartan laser.
And our only hog. Over. Roger that, Hocus. Get out of there.
God, this music mix is quite loud. The Spartan laser is a new power weapon they added to this game. You have to charge it for a few seconds before it fires. Oh, what the hell? And you only get
Up the beach. Kill that rake.
you only get like 5
Commander, this is Kilo 2-3. Lost my wingman and our only hog.
clips per 5 shots per full load of ammo. I think this is the main reason why they took the homing ability off the rocket launcher, actually, because it kind of made it a bit too close to the Spartan laser. The Spartan laser is meant to be your effectively direct target for that kind of thing.
I will wear your head on my belt, demon. Gutless animal.
There we go.
Beachhead secure, Commander. Hostile anti-air has been neutralized.
Might as well swap out for another one.
Hold position. I'm on my way. Shipmaster, begin
Another
diversionary
ammo.
bombardment.
I will beat the Prophet's shield like a drum. By the time the barrier falls, he will beg for mercy.
Spark believes
let's
Truth
take
can
a
activate
rest.
the rings at any time. If he does, Earth, every being in the galaxy, Halo will kill them all. Get to the first tower. Shut it down.
So I seem to remember the first time I played this, I did actually take the gunner on this Warthog, and
Good. The Arbiter and the Elites have touched down at number 2.
that's where I learnt the driving AI was just god awful.
Objective in sight. Watch for heavy armor. We got it. Targeting our position. Watch out.
Yeah, so we've not had time to sight up yet, but there's a race and a fair bit of infantry up ahead. including a chieftain. A couple of prowlers as well. Oh, we need to move. No, I'm dead. Those prowlers caught me by surprise.
Ray, watch it! Oh no! I got a beat! Stay with him! Want some? Get me closer! Eat it!
Chief, you've got to offline that tower.
Yeah. Get in the tower first.
Get inside that tower.
Yeah.
Take it down.
Shut up. Whoa, that's a wibbly wobbly tree. Never seen that before. Anyway, yeah, they do give you ammo drop here at least.
Holy! Is that your phone?
Perimeter secure. Get inside that tower.
Got it!
Stick together. Check your corner.
This is close to you get to active camo in this game. Oh, I'm playing a very dangerous game by just ignoring all these guys. Okay, we survived, somehow. I'm starting to think bringing a Spartan laser up here might have been a mistake.
Damn, his mama must have felt that one.
Oh, I kind of want to get the weapons now. Got the terminal there, obviously.
Go on ahead.
Yeah, the Marines don't come up with you. It's kind of annoying. That was easier than anticipated.
Good work, Chief. That's one. The Arbiter should be just about to... That's two. It's all up to Johnson's team now. Get back outside, Chief. Wait for transport. Johnson, come in. Over.
We're reinforcements, man. We're pinned down.
I'm on my way.
Negative. Fire's too heavy. Everyone fall back.
Sergeant Major! Johnson, can you hear me? Chief, you need to link up with the Arbiter and proceed directly to the third tower. Make your way back to the beach.
We have intruders!
My best friend!
You know, I had him all taken care of.
On the double.
I'm gonna swap out this Spartan laser for a shotgun, I think. Oh, shotgun, please. Thank you.
I'll drive.
Let's go for a drive. Get mounted, team. Let's get her done.
Sit your ass down.
Yeah, so there's no enemies between here and the beach now, so the mongoose is the better option because it's quicker. This is true in multiplayer as well. You really don't want to try to use the mongoose for offensive operations. You really just want to use it for point-to-point transport. It offers too little protection to both driver and passenger if you've trying to use it for offensive capabilities.
Birds that need an escort. Take the Hornet, get those Pelicans safely to the third tower.
So this is the first, I believe, only time that you that you get to pilot a Hornet in this game. They are rather powerful though. They have machine guns and homing missiles. They're also a ridiculously powerful counter to the anti-air wraiths, which kind of means that the anti-air doesn't even accomplish what it's meant to. Oh god, I got blasted too much by the friggin' Banshees. Yeah, the Banshees are a bigger risk than the anti-air, honestly. So the way this controls is you don't, unlike the Banshee, which is always kind of pushing, you know, trying to fly forwards, you don't. It effectively wants to hover in place. It controls closer to a helicopter than a plane, actually. You've got control over altitude with the jump and crouch buttons. But if you're not modifying that, it just hovers kind of at the same altitude. And it has quite a bit of inertia when it comes to changing altitude as well.
Objective in sight, Commander. No sign of Johnson or his team.
Understood. Chief, clear an LZ, then get inside the tower.
Again, I always find it weird just how ineffective the anti-air turns out to be as soon as you get a Hornet. worked. There we go. Oh, I'm going to be going up to this upper level with quite low ammo. There's not an ammo drop over here, is there? No, but there is yet another terminal.
Darken this tower and the barrier will fall. Go, Spartan. We have no time to waste.
Ugh. Right, like last time, we've got a chieftain as well as some invisible brutes. Okay, we've got that done. Grab one of these. So these are maulers. They're kind of the brute pistols. They kind of act more like
Hit the switch,
closer
Chief,
to
and the
shotguns.
barrier will
So.
fall.
Now, Prophet, your end has come. My journey. By the gods, brace for impact!
Yep, so now we've got some flood to deal with. Maulers are quite effective at dealing with them though.
What's your status?
Significant damage. Weapon system disabled.
Move to a safe distance. Stay away from the flood.
Why would the parasite come here?
The Ark is out of range of all the active installations. Priority, we must contain this outbreak before...
No. First, we stop the troop. Then we do the flood.
Quickly, I must see the point of impact, assess the damage to the Ark.
The top of these hills are no higher. You cannot risk your capture by the flood.
Ship Master's carrier is out of commission, Chief. I need you to take down Truth. Flood's just going to put pressure on him, accelerate his plans. Punch through the cliffs. Get inside that citadel.
Here comes trouble. It's gonna blow. Taking fire.
Yeah, so we're now on track to go eliminate Truth. Whatever that's worth.
Get the damn turret! Citadel in sight. Troops are mobilizing everything they've got. Ready fire!
Oh, I lost my rocket launcher guy. What am I caught on? Okay, there we go. I was not progressing forwards there for some reason.
Hornets inbound!
I got shot down. I want to ride.
I count 2 scarabs. Repeat, 2 scarabs.
Hey, careful! Careful!
Yeah, so that one just landed to immediate immobilization and destruction. The Hornets are completely broken for fighting Scarabs. Like, the fact that they throw 2 at you is meant to be like, oh god, they're really trying to stop us, but
First Scarab's down. All units, concentrate your fire on number 2.
problem is, you're very overpowered in this thing, so as I say, the first Hornet encounter is by far the hardest. And that's it, that's both Hornets down.
Both Scarabs down. Well done. Marines, kill the stragglers.
The flood scales the Citadel's far wall. Activate this bridge oracle. Prophet will die by might. Out there.
Calamity! If only we had more time!
There is another Easter egg, musical Easter egg, if you fly up to the top of there, but I'm not going to show it off at the minute.
It asked, and I answered. For a moment of safety, I loosed damnation
faithful, stand firm. There are enemies crowd around us. We tread the blessed path. In a moment I will light the rings, and all who believe shall be saved.
Chief, how close are you?
Not close enough.
That the best you got? Oh, come on. Impress me. Stop! You imbecile! He wants you to kill him. I'd prefer that you did not.
Yeah, so we've established that this also needs a human to fire it, the same as the rings.
Can't start your own party. I admit, I need your help. That secret dies with all the rest.
Okay, yet again Miranda Key's a fucking idiot.
Sound off.
Get out of here!
Not without you.
You delay the inevitable. One of you will light the rings.
Because
You
the
cannot hope to kill them all.
fact, A, if you could just get in through the back window, why didn't the Chief and Arbiter come in through the back window? B, if you can come in through the back window, these pelicans are armed, why didn't you clear out the room to start with?
No!
And C, why didn't you hurry up and kill them both if that was the answer? Anyway, you're meant to be sad that she's died, but I don't know, man.
Your forefathers wisely set aside their compassion, steeled themselves for what needed to be done. I see now why they left you behind. You were weak, and gods must be strong.
So each of these rings actually gives out a slight hum at a different musical tone.
Not shoot, but listen. Let me lead you safely to our foe. Only you can halt what he has set in motion.
So there's the one of the skulls requires you to jump through these such that you end up playing out the Halo theme. I remember Bungie being very confident that that particular skull would take a long time for anyone to collect, because there's nothing to actually hint at you to do it. But then I think within the first couple of days of the game releasing, people reverse engineered it. Yeah, temporary truce with the flood here to stop the Halo rings from firing. You know what, let's get these fuel up cannons. There should be two down here somewhere. Don't know where the other one's gone. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay.
How could I have known the parasite would follow? Undoubtedly, this is the heretic's doing. A final bitter curse. Clear evidence of treachery long hidden.
So this particular ring is clearly representing the ring from the first game, given that it's in a state of somewhat destruction.
So far are we along the path that I must stray to hear the clumsy patter of their pursuit. Know this, my brothers. They may foul the way with their charred and broken bones, but they will not stop the journey. Victory is ours.
Stop the rings. Save the rest.
Hey Johnson, why didn't you go stop the rings?
The moment of salvation is at hand.
It will not last.
Your kind never believed in the promise of the sacred ring.
Lies for the weak, beacons for the deluded. I will have my revenge. On a prophet, not a plague.
My feet tread the path. I shall become a god.
You will be food, nothing more.
No! I am truth, the voice of the covenant.
So, you must be silenced.
As far as the game's concerned, that's the end of the Covenant. Obviously they come back in Halo 4, but we never see any more Covenant enemies from this point on. Also, let it be known that this is the most we ever see of Gravemind.
Headstones pushed aside. Corpses shift and offer room. A fate you must abide. Betrayed one villain for another.
And then Gravemind just goes.
No way I can pick you up. Head back to the lift. Find a way down.
So now we have to fight our way back through this area. Oops. these sentinels were a minute ago. That invincibility sure don't last long.
I'm a thief, but I keep what I steal.
I'm pretty sure most thieves keep what they steal. Otherwise, what is the point of stealing it?
What do you see? Replacement. The ring you destroyed.
When did you know?
Just now. But I had my hopes. What will you do?
Light it.
Then we are agreed. A tactical pulse will completely eradicate the local infestation. I will personally oversee the final preparations, though it will take time to fabricate.
How will you light it?
Yeah, so that's a pretty neat reveal that the Ark has a foundry where it automatically reconstructs any damaged halos. We're flying into a map painting.
Chief, I'll round up our survivors, fall back to the dawn. Arbiter will do the same with the elites. Cortana's in there somewhere.
I don't know why the subtitles are so freaking broken in all these games. The line's just missing. Okay, it's kept my weapon loadout. Interesting. So, we're now on board High Charity. This is the closest you get to a library in this game. I think this is a worse offender than the earlier Covenant ship that I pointed out, that you cannot make out any kind of distinguishing features for all the flood stuff that's gone on. Do I want a carbine? Not at the minute. Oh yes, we also have these fucking sphincter doors. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Do not like them at all.
Child of my enemy, why have you come? I offer no forgiveness. The father's sins pass to his son.
Unfortunately, we're going to get a lot of that during this mission. Yeah, I think it's a shame that they don't show more of more obvious geometry from High Charity, because High Charity did actually have some. Brain. Did actually have some distinguishing features. Oh, we're gonna have to have Cortana doing a thing again. Wish it would have checkpointed me after that. Yeah, because you had stuff like the Mausoleum of the Arbiter and the Prophet's Chamber, the Council Chamber. You know, there were locations in High Charity that would be recognisable to revisit. Carbine. Oh, wait, no, there's more shotgun ammo here. Okay, fine. The problem is this is going to get me killed the moment any pure forms decide to go into the range mode. Oh, fucking hell. That's a lot of elite of flood. Yeah, this is a really fucking mean first room. Because there's a lot of flood in here. It's an uphill fucking climb. So they've got a positional advantage on you. Great, now they've got going into the range mode. Okay. Okay, there we go. I think we're good to move on. Through another sphincter door. Delicious.
Of course you came for her. We exist together now. Two corpses in one grave.
All of these pustules, by the way, contain...
That's all I am. Stolen thoughts and memories.
Contain infection forms if you pop them.
And yet, perhaps a part of her remains.
So they're trying to lean into the rampancy thing. The whole notion of rampancy kind of stems back from Bungie's development of what's that game called? Marathon, which kind of dealt entirely with rampant AIs. And they brought that concept across to Halo. The idea being that AI, after a certain amount of operational time will eventually just lose sanity. Well, it's not popping. Also, this guy's just incredible rigor mortis on that guy. There we go. But yeah, there's not much more to the rampancy thing than that. Just, oh, they get old, they go crazy. It does really bother me that they changed the rules on how blood weapon resilience works. Because for one thing, the whole thing about plasma not being effective made a certain amount of sense, given that they're meant to be effectively dead flesh. A weapon whose primary cause...
So do I.
Whose primary cause of damage is effectively to burn, wouldn't make much sense against dead flesh. Chance of another one of these kicking about anywhere. Oh well. I don't know whether I blew my load activating this here. Oh well.
I'm just my mother's shadow. Don't look at me. Don't listen. I'm not who I used to be.
Damn, this guy's resilient. There we go. I need a clear line of sight on that guy before I can do anything about it, frankly. Yeah, so when they kind of bundle up like that, that means that you then can't hit them with precision weapons anymore, which is really friggin' annoying. Because they do that quite eagerly. I mean, you can hit them, in terms of, like, you can physically hit them, but they won't be harmed by. It's more accurate. And look how many range forms there are here. And I'm running out of plasma ammo. Oh, you've got one for me. Good. Thank you. Oh god, there's a lot of infection forms behind me. Where do they all come from? Okay. Another range form up ahead. A tank form.
Time has taught me patience, but basking in new freedom, I will know all that I possess!
The more of these I can punch, the better, really. Yeah, this room's kind of annoying. So you need to get up to the top, but it's a bit of a maze. We're through.
I have walked the edge of the abyss. I have seen your future and I have learned.
Submit! End her torment and my own! She hides, or I shall feast upon your bones.
This is UNSCAI serial number CTN 0452-9. I am a monument to all your sins.
You found me.
Again, this room doesn't resemble
So much
anything in
for me
High
is
Charity.
wrong. Out of place. You might be too late.
You know me. When I make a promise.
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
Lucky me. Do you still have it?
The activation index from the first Halo ring. A little souvenir I hung on to, just in case. Got an escape plan?
Thought I'd try shooting my way out. Mix things up a little.
Just keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Oh, it's like the thing she said in the first game. Except there's a good chance that if you're a good enough player, you never hear that line in the first game, because it only triggers if you if your shields drop while you're in Pit of Autumn.
Get me out of this place. I don't want to stay.
Now, at last I see. Her secret is revealed.
We need to buy some time. This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy High Charity.
It's always our answer, isn't it? Destroy the thing that we're in.
You heard it, Chief. Not wrong. We need to get to Halo. Destroy the Flood once and for all.
So for all the rampancy stuff that Cortana had going on, she's suddenly very lucid the moment you get her back in your head. Oh, it's dead end. Turns out when you make your entire level look like a literal pile of shit, it's quite hard to then signpost players where you want them to go. You're mostly just backtracking through this section, but no, this is the wrong way. There are a few spots where you effectively get redirected slightly.
I have it mostly figured out. Just keep going. I'll update your HUD as quickly as I can.
God, why was the only grenade I had incendiary? There we go. Not the cleanest escape, but saved me fighting through all those floods.
I've got a friendly contact. Who would be crazy enough to come in here?
It's the Arbiter. Oh. Whatever, we don't need to fight anyone here. We just need to get to the...
What else did you do?
Just need to get to the ship. Which thankfully still works. Fly away from the map painting. And there's a lot of shots of stuff they just didn't render. I mean, I don't blame them, but even so, it's really obvious when you like that again. When you play with a bumped up resolution.
We are aboard. Humans and elites. Will you not come with us, brother? No. This is our fight. And I will see it finished.
And again.
Johnson, do you have the frigate?
Yes, ma'am. I'll land her as close to the control room as I can.
Safe is better than close, Sergeant Major.
Roger that. Ma'am, it's good to have you back.
Don't know what that shot is meant to be.
Halo. It's so new, unfinished. I'm not exactly sure what will happen when we fire it.
We'll head for the portal. And we'll all go home.
Okay, let's try this loadout. We can afford to be a bit looser in our weapon choices this time because we have the Arbiter with us with some plasma rifles. Anything? Oh, there's a skull. I forgot that was even there. Now this is definitely something. You come around here.
Where are you going? Wait, what's that?
You get a terminal here. We'll look in this one. Because we're playing on normal difficulty, we won't get the full context for this. So I believe this is the only terminal where Mendicant Bias directly communicates with you, but all he'll tell us this time is, yeah, you're not worthy to know the full story yet. Okay, so this is the conversation between the Didact and the Librarian. Saying, yeah, we're going to fire the rings. Yeah, so Mendicant Bias was sent to the Flood to try and bargain and ended up... yeah, that's Mendicant Bias telling us there's more information, but you don't get it unless you're playing on Legendary difficulty. So for what it's worth, this room is one of the generator rooms that we popped the shield for in Halo 1, which is an interesting little callback. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's something. Not the shield generator, sorry, the firing mechanism things that we disrupted. Yeah, there was reference there to offensive bias as well. That was the second AI that the Forerunner created once they realised that Mendicant Bias wasn't getting back to them to kind of be in fire control in the Ark. There's a whole thing. It's... they never really got into it.
Flood dispersal pods. Control room's at the top of that tower, Chief. Go!
And this is meant to mirror Halo 1's control room, as you can see. That was a lot of flood all grouped up in one spot, dude. Pretty sure there's a flamethrower somewhere around here. There it is. Yeah, so obviously this climb to the control room's been kind of expanded a little bit. Relative to Halo 1, this tower is definitely bigger than it was in the previous game.
I got you covered, Chief. Meet you at the top of that tower.
Yeah, so Johnson's coming up with a Spartan laser.
Keep moving, Chief. I got your back.
Fortunately, this does slow you down carrying this thing. I think I'll drop in behind. Very strange.
A lot of crawling all over that tower. Watch yourself.
Yeah, the pure forms aren't anywhere near as much of a problem in this level, just because A, you get some tools to deal with them anyway, and B, you've got much better cover to kind of duck and weave between our approach. I need to get covered. Also, somehow through that entire climb, I didn't manage to get any shotgun ammo.
Spark, you in there? Open the damn door.
Of course, Ridley. Just as soon as you dispose of all toxic blood on a contamination protocol, do not allow for...
Yeah, I hear you.
Monitor? You didn't tell me he was here. Well, we are finally doing what he wanted.
For what it's worth, these auto turrets are actually, they're not allied to whoever put them down, they're allied to the Sentinels. Which is relevant if they're still active when we are done with the next section of the level. Oh god, that guy with the rocket launcher. That could have gone badly.
Fleets of thousands! Flesh and mind and bone!
Yeah, so Halo 3 has its odd point of just stand still and fight hordes of enemies, but they're nowhere near as prevalent as they are in Halo 2. Is that it? I can't remember if Johnson coming down is the sign that you've done enough.
Open up! Coast is clear.
Not for long. I'm tracking additional dispersal pods. They'll be hitting any minute.
Chief, Arbiter, let's move!
Do I take life or give it? Who is victim and who is foe?
It's trying to rebuild itself on this ring.
Hurry! Control room's close!
Yeah, this whole entry path is very different to Halo 1 as well.
Yank me, Chief.
I'm not gonna lose her, too.
Oh, hello. Wonderful news. The installation is almost complete.
Terrific.
Yes, isn't it? I have begun my simulations. No promises, but initial results indicate this facility should be ready to fire in just a few more days.
We don't have a few more days.
But a premature firing will destroy the Ark.
Deal with it.
Will destroy this installation. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Protocol dictates action. I see now that helping you was wrong. You are the child of my makers, inheritor of all they left behind. You are Forerunner. But this ring is mine.
Yep, so rather than give you a meaningful direct boss fight against either a significant Covenant figure or a significant Flood figure, effectively the final boss of this game is Guilty Spark.
Not for long. Kick his ass.
You get an infinite ammo Spartan laser. And that's the whole boss fight. Can I have a shotgun barrel, please? Thank you. Oh, you stole all my ammo. Rude.
I'm getting you out of here.
No, you're not. No, don't let her go. Don't ever let her go. Send me out with a bang.
And that's the end of Sergeant Johnson. Killed by a floating orb.
Chief, I'm so sorry.
Am I wrong, or were there multiple bodies in that shot?
I am sorry, Steve. But come.
Alright, it eats your weapons anyway. I forgot about that. Yeah, so the Sentinels are now aggressive to us again, which means that those auto turrets I left out are also aggressive to us. And the problem is these auto turrets actually do a lot of damage.
We still have a chance.
Yep. Like I said, they do a lot of damage. They're fucking murderous. It's a real problem if they survive. Need it to break. There we go.
Even in death, your sergeant guides us all.
Of course. The frigate. We still have a chance. Find the doorway in the cliffs, Chief. The dawn is on the other side.
And again, this is based on one of those rooms in Halo 1 again. There's just some nice callbacks in this area.
Don't let this ring be the end of us, Chief.
You don't have to wait for the Arbiter, he'll just magically teleport up to us if we get ahead of him.
There! Johnson's Warthog.
I don't know if there's a way to do this whole section in Mongoose. There's a way to do it in a Ghost, I know that.
Come on, Spartan, go, go, go!
Okay, and they brought back the Warthog run from Halo 1. There's no explicit timer, but the way this works is that the geometry you're driving across is gradually exploding and falling apart. So if you take too long, it just completely destroys the path. So there's like an implicit timer. Problem is these explosions, they're all scripted, they all happen in fixed places, but they happen, like, unless you learn the route, the best route to take, they can just happen in front of you, and you can just get fucking screwed over. And just fall in a hole that didn't exist a second ago. Now Cortana told him that safe was better than close, but even so, Johnson could have got it closer than this. This is ridiculous. Oh, have I been too slow? Because this is listing pretty badly. This does just drop out from under you if you take too long to get off it again. No, we're good. So one of the updates for the original release of Halo 3, they had there was a set of armor called the Recon armor that originally was only available to friends and family of Bungie staffers. They then, as part of releasing ODST, introduced a bunch of achievements, like 7 achievements across Halo 3 and Halo ODST, that if you got them all, it unlocked the Recon armor. One of them was to clear this run. I think it was definitely legendary. It might have been legendary All Skulls on, with all 4 players in Ghosts, and we spent several hours one evening trying to do that. And unfortunately, we just kept dying to stupid mistakes, and then one of the people I was playing with had to go, so we never got that completed. So I never legitimately unlocked the Recon armor in original Halo 3. I mean, that wasn't the only achievement I had to get, but that was one of the easier ones to get on paper. We'll try the high road.
Firing sequence initiated. Got it, Chief. Jump. Floor it right into the hangar.
The trigger for completing that is actually quite generous. I've actually had attempts where I've come in quite short and it still triggered it. But yeah, this is the end of Halo 3.
Hang on.
You'd think you'd close the door.
Chief.
You'll make it.
It's been an honor serving with you, John.
Oh, we got a loading screen for that.
For us, the storm has passed. The war is over. But let us never forget those who journeyed into the howling dark and did not return.
It's a pretty small memorial wall for...
Their decision required courage beyond measure.
Or was that specifically a memorial wall for the people who went to the Ark?
And unshakable conviction that their fight, our fight, was elsewhere.
Also, considering that seems to be in the vicinity of the slip space portal,
this hillside will remain barren.
And the place got gassed. Not gassed, glassed.
All of us,
it's looking surprisingly lush and green. Yeah, because that was the space portal there.
I remember how this war started, what your kind did to mine. I can't forgive that. But you have my thanks for standing by him to the end. Hard to believe he's dead.
Were it so easy. Things look different without the Prophet's lies clouding my vision. I would like to see our own world, to know that it is safe. Fear not, for we have made it so. By your word, Arbiter. Take us home.
Except evidently by Halo 5 that's not true, because there's clearly a civil war going on the elite home planet.
Chief? Can you hear me? I thought I'd lost you too.
What happened?
I'm not sure. When Halo fired, it shook itself to pieces. Did a number on the Ark. The portal couldn't sustain itself. We made it through just as it collapsed. Well, some of us made it. You did it. Truth and the Covenant, the Flood, it's finished.
It's finished.
I'll drop a beacon, but it'll be a while before anyone finds us. Years, even. I miss you.
Wake me when you need me.
I don't think we get to see the end of credit stinger that you get if you finish the game on Legendary. Nope, we don't. Yeah, so you finish the game on Legendary, you get a extra scene of the ship falling towards a planet-sized Forerunner installation. I don't know whether Bungie had anything in mind for that, or rather the writers at Bungie, but 343 took that to be... I forget what it's called, but effectively the setting for the first half of Halo 4. So that was Halo 3. We've played through all 3 of the kind of original trilogy of games. I'd like to pick up ODST and Reach at some point, but I'm probably going to be hiatusing again soon. So I don't know that I'll have time to do it, and then when I'm back off hiatus it'll be the start of December, so Halo Infinite will be out, so I'll probably end up doing some of that on stream. But we've shown off kind of the core of the Halo trilogy here. Obviously I did Halo 5 relatively recently on stream. That was a blind playthrough, so I didn't know what to expect from that, but whatever, we've seen that now. And then, yeah, not much else to tell really. Right, well, we'll call it a stream there. I may be back on later to do more Ocarina of Time, but otherwise I'll see you some other time.